Hello, my name is Matt Glover, and I am the author of Where the F is My Dining Table, this gorgeous beast here. So, this was a lockdown project that I self-published and launched last September 2024. In February 2024, my business and everything was going a bit kind of like, I spent so long, 4.5 years writing that book, that basically I had to create a Kickstarter in order to raise funds for the first print run of 500, which thankfully I did raise just over £10,000, and I did get the print run, and obviously the book launched, and I realised that wow, if you do put your heart and soul into something, you can achieve, which is brilliant. Right, anyway, so I got really focused at the beginning of this year on getting on with work and photography, and then coming to the kind of festive season, it was like, oh, shall I take my books that I got about 80 left or something. I thought, shall I take them to Christmas markets? Because I took the books and samples to Christmas markets last year, and people very quickly started to say, why aren't you selling the samples? Why aren't you selling some stuff? So I quickly kind of got everything packaged up. Caramelised red onion chutney, that's arancello. This is ginger garlic soy dressing. They were the key three things that I was selling last year. And so yes, this year in November, a friend called Gail joined this, and we kind of we called, well, I suppose I called this Jarred and Dangerous, and that was our little brand that we created for Christmas markets. Now, we produced quite a lot of stock that we thought would last for all of the Christmas fairs. We spent 2 days doing it, and then the day after we'd finished, we had a last minute booking for a Christmas fair, and we basically sold all the stock that we had. I think there was about 20 chutneys. So it really surprised us. We were like, oh, this is quite fun, and also really enjoyed ourselves. Right, so Q2 now, which the Christmas fairs have all kind of finished, but of course I really enjoyed it. A lot of people have been saying things like, where can I get more of this dressing? And of course I've said, well, you could, the recipe is in the book. You're welcome to kind of, or you can even just take a picture of the page. I'm quite kind in that kind of sense. But I had a conversation with a lovely lady called Vic, who's a super marketing person, and she's introduced me to somebody that helps people get products on supermarket shelves. So of course it's got me thinking. Anyway, on Saturday morning when I woke up about 5 o'clock in the morning, I was pondering over this, and I thought to myself, Patreon could be a really interesting platform to kind of work on this. I looked at Patreon when I launched the Kickstarter, but Kickstarter felt the most appropriate platform because it was very focused on that book. Also, just to add, I'm not an expert at all of this stuff. I mean, I made the Kickstarter work because I read every part of it as I was setting it up, and it did work, and I was so focused on it. But the lesson there is that actually, if you really try hard, you can do stuff, because I would not have believed that I could have done that, which is quite key here, really, isn't it? Anyway, right, so I've decided to start a Patreon so that I can explore what it might be like to get a product onto a supermarket shelf. So I suppose I'm inviting people to come on this journey with me. I suppose the bigger picture will be involving continuing to food write, and what I love most of all, because I'm a photographer, I love telling stories, and I love taking people on a journey with me. And I think food, it kind of attracts a really wholesome level of conversation, which I really like. So it means that the people I'm talking to and the people around me are just really lovely people. Anyway, thanks for listening to me go on for this amount of time, and hopefully you might want to join me on this journey and see where it might take us. Thank you. Bye.